Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. Hope you guys are doing very well today. We are account level 182 heading into the Kergluian Plateau on New Game Plus 1. We currently have 14 burdens as well. For context, we only needed 2 to progress on this difficulty. But I wanted to make my life a little extra hard, and we were feeling the effects of that in the previous episode. Axis Mundi, we ran over in one video while I was sick. However, last episode, we got completely annihilated in here while we were trying to figure out how to clear it. That being said, Ronin is still my favorite class. I love playing as them. It feels like an extension of my mind at this point, which might be overhyping my ability to play a little bit, but we'll see as this progresses. Excuse me. Sir Kenny the Sixth has some panic attacks. You know, that's not his fault. I also suffer from a lot of anxiety, so we'll be understanding here today, Kenny. Kenny, that's totally okay. Remember to breathe. Try to get some water when it happens. Unfortunately, whenever we take damage, we're going to kind of lose sight of what's going on around us. However, the Ronin is so good that we don't even have to worry about that. Last episode, we did find one of the flowers of the plateau that is used to open up the actual boss room, and lost it because we died. However, we do now know that those things exist, and we need to find them again, even on this difficulty, which is very good to know. We also talked about the fact that we lost some of our burdens last episode, and I just want to very quickly reiterate some of that. We were playing with 16 burdens previously. It has been taken down to 14 since the patch. And what changed was our castle layout is just going to be a little smaller now. The areas are not quite as big as what they used to be. So maybe we can actually conquer the plateau. Maybe it can actually happen. Some shields descending from the top right. Let's try to put them in place as fast as we can. A mage coming down as well. This mage protected for a few attacks before we can actually start dealing damage. I could have theoretically dashed into him, hopefully to kill him off a little bit faster, but didn't quite happen. This seems like a very straightforward room. I'm gonna head to the left first and see what's over there. Hello, how are you? This room goes up from here, but then dead ends. So I imagine that this is gonna be a little bit worth our time. No, none of that. The Ronin, of course, does have quite a long delay in between the attacks that he can do. So something super quick jumping on top of us could be a little startling. And in a situation like this guy, where we have to hit him a few times to actually start to be able to damage his health bar, that can take quite a long wind up as well. But I mean, the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. This class is ridiculous. Speaking of which, we see the glowing ember, 75% more damage on our 6th hit, and this is just increased critical damage. So we will grab that. Not a new relic, just not one that we've run outside of boss challenges. Critical damage from spells and weapons increased by 20%. The Ronin gets guaranteed crits at the end of his strike. Ooh. This kind of glowy white circle on the end of that there, way over on the far right. If we can hit someone with the edge of our sword, that's guaranteed crits. So increasing our crit damage is certainly a good thing. Just making my way back over to the right now. We're going to try to see where this leads. This is the only path going forward deeper into the plateau, which is why I wanted to double back and clear that old stuff before we really got going. We're also looking at almost a full health bar at this point as well, which, considering how much damage I've taken so far, I'm kind of surprised by. A seeker above us means that someone down here is sending those after me. It's this plant. All right, boom. Killed, cleared, nothing to worry about. I did upgrade the leather weapon in between episodes. I've been talking about doing that just so we can mess around with relics a little bit more. However, the leather weapon +4 is still less damage than our current drowned weapon. Like, I want to say like 6 less damage or something. It's kind of considerable. Not something that I want to swap out without also considering the leather set bonus as well for just having more resolve. Hey, this clear is going really, really well. Oh, except for those traps that I keep running into. There is a burden that increases the damage of traps as well, and I was thinking about picking that up because I was like, when do I ever get hit by spikes? And then I remembered every single fucking episode I do. It's one thing for an enemy to deal more damage to you. It's another thing for an object that can't be defeated and will always remain there no matter what, you know what I mean? Decent bounces in the top. We lost a little bit of gold as we accidentally reset the room with one of those hops. Hey, big guy. Oh, no. Okay. Bats got to go first. I think they're dead. Are you damageable? Holy fuck, you are fast, my dude. Wow, the white wolf of the forest. Legends. Now moving down and to the right. Ooh, we see one of the flowers. We're going to reset that shield. I missed all of my attacks on him at the beginning. This ice mage too was... Leave, reset it. There's 2 chests at the top of that room. How's our resolve? 117. We're full health now as well. So let's grab this. We're not going to lose any maximum health. I can't remember if I need 2 or 3 of those to actually open up the boss door. But if it's 2, I guess we have it. Lily of the Valley. All that's left now is actually finding the door. Hey, big guy. Oh, no. Another wolf! Hold! That was actually much scarier. It felt much scarier than it actually was. These seekers through the wall I'm not a fan of. And that shield might actually be able to bounce its way over here. Another seeker. Man, you got a lot of health, my dude. Wow. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. He almost ran me over, bro. That was gonna be so bad. You got any health in here? Thank you. Thank you, Forrest, for providing for me. Thank you so much. What is going on in this room? Looks like you have to take this down. Oh. It's one of these. All things considered, that wasn't bad. Just a little bit of spike damage on the toes, that's all. 2 mages in the top. These guys can be super hard to deal with. If you watched last episode, you definitely know about... Oh! You definitely know about that. Hey, actually, that was fine. We're okay. It kind of sucks we took the damage there. But that was a hard area. I think ideally I would have gotten those guys to focus me on the right side and then dipped out on the left. Oof! Hit the top of a bat there. Can't see any spells, but they are on the way, and unfortunately... Oh my god! Hey, wind wall! Yes, I do want that. Thank you. That'll be a big help. That'll be a huge help for just fighting these guys. Oh, the wolf! Okay. I can't fucking see. And I dashed through the wind wall! Alright. We just gotta settle in and get used to this new difficulty. The layout here was pretty cool. I actually think, with the way things were going and the fact that we moved pretty far off to the right-hand side. Oh, and that was the only path forward on the right. I actually think we were probably getting relatively close to the boss room. Maybe. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that actually isn't very many rooms. Actually isn't very many rooms at all. Oof. Hey, let's see if we can think about a character. None of these. Maybe this'll do. Going in with a Valkyrie and being able to paranoid, chest drop, and explosive surprise. Yeah, I don't want that. Going in with a Valkyrie and being able to remove those projectiles might be super duper helpful. We did manage to accumulate $24,000 in that very quick span of time. That was only a 10-minute run. With that money, let's look into... I mean, what would I wear instead of drowned? I could wear ammonite. It's just super heavy. I don't know if I want to upgrade that. We could start to really pump our physical damage up a little bit. I don't think that would be a bad idea at all. And these are 5,000 each, so like boom, 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 boom. Look at that. We already have more physical damage. Meaning... Whoa, did I spend exactly my money? That's kind of crazy. Meaning, those enemies that we were beating up, if we can get them closer to one-shot kill range, we'll be able to start running over them again. We just need a little bit more offensive prowess. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I know it's short and sweet. These videos might be a little short and sweet while we're figuring out this new area. But we will get into the groove again. I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Until next time. Goodbye.